Mrs. Prune's class, we speak 12 different languages. Let's just say she can't be short of ideas and she needs ironclad nerves. She needs to be super clever. Mrs. Prune is super clever. I have to go for a medical checkup. I need to strip naked to be checked all over. I have never been naked in front of anyone before. I cry for 7 whole nights. That day, in everyone's eyes, I become a girl again. Needless to say, I change bedrooms. In any case, it would have become obvious eventually. There are certain things you can't hide, if you know what I mean. Now, I share a bedroom with 4 girls. The one who sleeps the closest to me is sensational. We don't talk about our previous lives. We don't talk about our parents. That way we avoid the nightmares. However, I feel that silently we are friends. One day, all those who have come from afar are called in to have x-rays taken of their wrists and hips. They explain that it's to find out our ages. My new friend is the same age as me. She swears it to me. She cries, snivels, snot dribbles down her face. Nevertheless, the x-ray says she's an adult. And they agree with the x-ray even though everyone knows that often the x-rays get it wrong. My friend leaves the home. First stop, the plane to take her back. There where she never wants to return to. For reasons of her own, and if you ask me, that's fair enough. I have too much anger to be sad. Luckily, they don't do x-rays of our brains, because with all that we've seen since we've left, we would be at least 79 years old. I've left Miss Prune's class, and I go to college with the others. The teachers say that I am exemplary, brave, and a bunch of words that parents love to hear. I'm not so sure I'm all those things. But learning everything off by heart until the cows go to bed is nearly as effective as making lists to fight against vertigo. I'm 18 and everything is becoming complicated. Maybe I'll get to stay, maybe I'll be sent back. It's a lottery where I don't even get to choose the numbers. We fill in the paperwork and we wait. Whilst waiting, you absolutely have to steer clear of the police. And when you start getting scared, the police are everywhere. I found a solution. If the police are on the same side of the pavement as me, I go straight up to them as a young girl in my own right, and with an assured look in my eyes, I ask them for the time. I don't know if it's true, but I imagine that 4:45 and "Can I see your papers, miss?" would never be the response. Whilst waiting, you also need to act as if nothing is happening. And prepare yourself for a future here as if you are certain you're staying. One morning, an educator asks me the question, I say, I want to help babies out of their mother's tummies. She says, midwife. It's called a midwife. Her smile and tone of voice aren't as usual, like a tower that leans ever so slightly. They enroll me in a school. I learn the technical words and movements. In the midst of this training, I slightly forget the reality of my situation. But one morning it catches the collar of my winter coat by surprise. As an adult without papers, I am not legally allowed to be enrolled at the school. What a fuss it causes. Both students and teachers protest for me in front of the school. People from everywhere write to the authorities. I don't know why they are doing that. I don't even know them. I want to disappear. They were strong, they succeeded. I'm allowed to stay here, to leave and come back. With my residence card in my pocket, I go in search of police stations all day long, just so I can enjoy going in and asking them for the time without feeling my heart tremble. The excitement of the last couple of days, the excitement lasts a couple of days, and then one morning, it's as if everything collapses on top of me all at once. Now that I'm done with survival, everything catches up with me. Being snatched away, the journey, the ugly things I saw that I would never tell a soul about, the borders that go through our body, the stupid moustached men, the hours balancing under the lorry. My existence has landed on top of me like a bad joke. I do the midwife exam like doing my teeth when I get up in the morning, without really thinking about it. I pass without any joy, still in the same state. Some days, life takes a step forward. Today is one of those days. This morning, for the first time, I'll be in the delivery room as the midwife helping the baby into this world. I go in. The woman who is there is on her own. She looks at me like a fox caught in the headlights. You won't believe me, but this woman speaks only one language and no other. Mine. My childhood language, neglected, forgotten and vanished. My neglected, forgotten and vanished language comes back to me, fluent and whole. Place my hand. At dawn, when we greet its moist head into the light, I offer the mother my most victorious smile. and I say, it is a full day, a happy day. My first day as a woman,